NCAA Tournament gains a lot of weight right now. How's that sit with you?
Man, we just worked so hard, you know what I'm saying, to get to this point right now. And I know last year we lost first weekend. And this year we trying to turn this around. And obviously we know the job not done, so we're not really too complacent where we're at right now.
Guards are going to be challenged a lot. Kaysen and Gale, they provide some different matchups for the guards, especially they're bigger. What's your assessment of the matchups of the two backcourts?
Man, honestly, just locking into our game plan. I feel like we got a great game plan for Michigan, and obviously we know they got a lot of size at the guard position, but I feel like as long as we guard our yard, you know what I'm saying, just lock in, I feel like we'll be fine.
I know a lot of people talk about Trey, coming back and get to play him again. And also Namari Burnett from Alabama. There's a few familiar faces.
There's a couple. I get to play against Namari, but my boy Trey. It's gonna be a little weird playing against him, but at the same time, it's gonna be two teams going out there competing. That's gonna be my brother at the end of the day, no matter what.
You guys go against each other in practice too so much as a team. It's not like you've never played against each other before, right?
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, I guarded Trey a lot last year, especially.
So how you guys ultimately kind of use this past week to ready up for a whole new set of opponents on such a quick turnaround?
Honestly, just first day when we got back, we just getting our bodies right. A lot of treatment, just getting our bodies back acclimated, and then our practice. Obviously, we watch film, study how they play, study their plays, and just listen to our game plan. I feel like we'll be fine.
Comfort home away from home here, being in Atlanta a little bit at all?
No, I feel like being in Atlanta is kind of an away game. I feel like that was a job. Get past first weekend, we knew it was gonna come to Atlanta.
Awesome, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
You touched on not being complacent, right? But what does that take? This is the first time for a lot of guys to be the second weekend. How do you sort of stay the course?
Honestly, I just feel like just having a lot of mature guys on the team will help with that, especially. Obviously, we all happy to be at this point, but we know the ultimate goal right now, and the ultimate goal is to win the national championship.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate y'all.
Played in my first Sweet 16, my last year at D2, so it was like I didn't really think I was gonna be in another Sweet 16 opportunity in a D1 school. So, I mean, the pressure is kind of like I done got used to it a little bit, but also I mean, I feel like I'm a lot more spiritual than I was then. So I mean, I feel like God alone, Jesus Christ alone, is gonna give me the confidence that I need tomorrow.
Bruce said they might look into if you could get an extra year of eligibility. Is there any update on that?
I mean, not that I know of. I'm going game by game, and I'm trying to just continue winning the market before I think about stuff like that.
Would you be open to returning to Auburn if you were to get another?
Yeah, I'm a for sure pray on it. Whatever God got planned for me, but that would definitely. I mean, if I'm gonna stay another year, I'm coming back to Auburn for sure.
You might have already been asked about this, but Michigan like to play with two centers a lot. They got two really good guys down there. What have you seen from their front court?
I mean, Vlad's, real skilled post scorer, real skilled paint protector. I mean, we played against Kalkbrenner, but I think Vlad brings a different element of toughness to the game. And I mean, you got Danny Wolf is really a guard, really a 7-foot guard. So, it's going to be different. I don't think we ever played against a team that has 2-footers playing at the same time. But, I trust our game plan. I trust my team that we're going to get the job done.
When you're playing against a guy like Wolf, who's got that versatility, how tough does it make the matchups, for you guys defensively?
I mean, he's a good player. I mean, we done played against a lot of good players this year as well, so he's another good player, and I mean, just gotta play to his weaknesses and trying to get him out of his game. That's the only way we can do it.
What's it been like at Auburn the whole SEC, obviously football kind of is king, and
Yeah.
I know in the state of Alabama
Yeah.
particularly. What you guys have been able to do to build, with people lining up outside for hours to get tickets.
Yeah.
How's it felt just to kind of build up the program to a level that maybe people never imagined basketball could be at Auburn?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's Bruce's program. He's been he's one of the greatest college coaches of all time, and I mean he's slowly but surely built this program to something special. And it's just I'm grateful to be a part of that and be able to witness the teams in the past and what his coaching staff and him as well have did to this program. But I'm grateful. I'm just reaping the harvest of what they already sold in the past. And I mean kudos to my team as well this year. I feel like we've helped Auburn you know, boost them up a little bit. But I mean, honestly, I just feel like, I mean, this is just gradually overcame.
Yeah, I wonder too if people are like kind of thanking you guys. The football has kind of struggled the last couple of years at Auburn, and that you guys have given them something to cheer for there.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's everybody will go through their highs and lows. You know, I'm not really a big football guy, but I know, you know, what Coach Freeze got going on is something special, and you just, you know, you gotta give it time. You gotta give it time for people to buy in, and people to honestly lock into the program. But I mean, football coming up on the rise too as well.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're talking about the difficulty of the matchup from some big centers. Wolf is especially an exceptional passer.
Yeah.
He has a sidearm passes and underhand passes. How does that affect you to help defense, especially as you might not have your two bigs playing at the same time? You're going to be that guy that's the first help. How does that affect your approach?
I mean, honestly, I trust in the way that we guard. You know, we got a great game plan for them, and we pretty much guard everybody the same besides some certain players, you know. And I mean, we're going to guard Wolf like he's a guard. So I feel like just staying in front of him one-on-one and kind of getting your hands out to try to stop those passes is really going to be big for us to get this win.
And so they play two bigs at Michigan State. It's very vertical. They take it to the rack. Cohen feels like he's done from the free throw line all the time. How do you ultimately prepare for protecting the paint like that, knowing that you're going to have miss too?
Yeah.
Really tough interior defense necessary.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we got big dog Dylan Cardwell down there. We also got Janelle Broom. So, you know, I ain't gonna say that's at least in my words, but you know, I trust them. And I mean, I know you brought up Michigan State and Ole Miss, but we gotta focus on Michigan right now and locking into the game plan and trying to get the job done with them so we can advance to the next game.
You say the group is really focusing on one opponent right now.
Yeah, we're focused on one opponent. Yeah. We're not trying to think ahead. We might have Ole Miss and Michigan State. We gotta worry about Michigan first. Thank you.
Shaney, what does your prep look like when, I mean, y'all might not even be on the court tomorrow until like 10 p.m. Local time?
Auburn everything. Auburn basketball, football, we got baseball, we got soccer, our fans playing in Atlanta, they always come back, always come back to their home arena. So it's gonna be a blessing. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be more basketball. That's something that's exciting.
Kind of smiling and talking about it. Yeah. What's it going to be like for face especially in the NCAA tournament again?
I mean, it's exciting, being able to share the court with a brother back again. Sadly, he's wearing a different color. By the end of the day, I want to see him do good. I'm really excited to see Trey.
And facing Danny Wolf again, how much did that bring back memories of the Yale game and kind of want revenge against him?
I mean, technically, I didn't play against him, so I can't really tell you, but excited, seeing the game, a very good, talented player. Excited to be able to, get my one up against him, I guess.
Chad, how do you guys keep
I mean, we keep repeating to ourselves that job is not done. It's just we went from one weekend to the other, still got to make it to the next one. So every day, everybody trying to, just keep that in their heads, just telling them, like, don't feel comfortable or ain't nothing to be really happy about. Like, yeah, you win one game, exciting. Be excited for that night, I guess, but then after that, back to, job is not done.
Do you feel like you need you want Dylan to give you a pep talk?
Oh, yeah. I told Dylan, I'm like, brother, I need you to come there tomorrow. If you have to cuss everybody out one by one, go for it.
How helpful is it that you've already played in this arena this year?
I mean, it's amazing. It's a little advantage. We play here, and the day that we played here, we had a pretty good shooting night, so, we're comfortable with that. And, confidence that we might have, we're going to have another night like that tomorrow.
How much does it help having such a short travel?
A lot. I don't like flying and really traveling a lot, so, it was good that we just down the road for real. No problem.
Chad, so we're in the second week of the NCAA tournament. It feels like the stakes are a lot higher. Does that resonate with you guys in this group, knowing that there's just a few wins to go on?
I mean, yeah, obviously the stakes are higher because, it's Sweet 16. But at the same time, we locked in. It's just another game for real. We cannot let all the extra stuff get to our head or bother us.
Cheney was saying you guys are really focused in on one opponent. How honed in on this Michigan scout do you think this group is?
Oh, we really locked into it. People really want to jump forward to Elite Eight, Final Four. I'm like, you have to pass your next game to even think about that. So I think the guys and the coaching staff have been doing a great job to make sure, we locked in onto our next game.
The attentiveness of the defensive scouts are going to provide a lot of complicated looks offensively in a half-court set.
Wait, repeat that again?
Say your attentiveness to your defensive scout, they're going to be really complicated in their half-court sets. What's your their read of their complicated offense, especially with having two centers, knowing that you're going to be really active on the perimeter on defense?
I mean, we just got to make sure we all stick with coach's game plan. They created something special for this team. So as long as we do that, and obviously it's a game where I'm going to have to be extra active because, they got them two big guys and they got really good growers that can shoot the ball. And so, I just got to make sure, stay locked in with the game plan and just be extra crazy out there and do my thing.
With that, there was so much conversation last week in Lexington about guarding ball pressure. Do you think the bigs and the defense as a whole have learned anything about that experience? Have you learned anything to yourselves? He only had 7 rebounds, a guy who's sort of walking double-double.
Yes. The guys really locked into the game plan, and that's why I'm really confident because even though you have to add another one this time, but I feel like our guys know what they're doing and they're going to, take care of business.
Thanks, Chad.
No problem.